1970, when I was 5 years old, my dad bought me a train from Sears. He spent a week painting the board with streets and rivers, mounting the track to the board, and got it all ready for Christmas morning. When we tried it out for the first time that morning, the train wouldn't even stay on the track for one time around. Dad was so disappointed and upset because this was supposed to be my big Christmas surprise.
He remembered that Bobby June had stopped by the church one day where my mom worked. Mom was telling her about this train Mac was building for Mike. Bobby June mentioned that they would like to sell their train and free up some room.
After the frustrating Christmas morning, Dad said, "I'm going to call the Kittrells and see if they still have the train for sale." He hated to call on Christmas Day, but he also hated letting his son down with a train that wouldn't even stay on the track.
He called and Bobby June said yes, and we still have it. Come on over and get it. I remember going with Dad to pick it up. It was about 3 times the size of my little train. Dad asked how much, and she said $50. Oh man. I know good and well it was worth
a great deal more than that. But Bobby June could just tell that it was going to make my Christmas. It was the best Christmas present a little boy could ask for, and we played with it for years and years, hour after hour. As I got older, we put the train up in the attic of the garage. When my son Shane was very little, he was mesmerized by trains. So one day I thought, let's dig that train out of the attic. I spent a week cleaning it up and getting it all working again. Guess what? We surprised my son with it on Christmas morning. I remember his eyes as we brought him into the room. He loved the train as much as I did and played with it for years.
Our family had the train for 48 years, and 3 generations of Brees boys made great memories and had fun because of the Kittrell family giving us such a generous deal and selling us this train. After learning that Dale and Vivian were friends of yours, I immediately thought about the train. I thought,
how neat would it be for the train to end up with its original owner after 50 years? It meant so much to me and my family.
Me and my family, and I hope it will take you back to some fond memories of you and yours. Kindest regards, Mike Brees. Wow, that's amazing. So where is this train?
Let's go downstairs.
Are you serious? Oh, that's great. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Haven't seen that in a long time. That is crazy. That's been a long time. Can't believe that.
Got a grandson that would probably enjoy watching that, don't you?
Yeah.
We have 2 that
One
just
baby train.
live for trains.
Oh yeah, that's when they really made
They ride the
trains.
train at
Yeah.
the zoo. One
You
is
remember?
1.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
one
yeah.
is 3.
You know, 1950s manufacturer when they really made them great
Oh,
and made them out of metal and stuff. I mean,
So Marty, do you remember it?
oh yeah. I was 14 years old when she sold it. It was taking up. It was taking up a lot of room in our basement, and the girls had left home. Daddy wasn't spending as much time with it, and frankly, my brother and I were more interested in having a pool table. Now, you know, as you get older and as you think back, you go, man, it sure would have been nice to keep that train because it would be worth a lot of money today. But that's awesome. I can't believe it. Found a home for 48 years. That's a long time.
It is.
That's a long time.